Alright, hello YouTube, this is Shatner's Prodigy, and today I'm going to bring you a live commentary, a sort of an apology for my lack of uploading over the weekend. I'm sorry, I touched into it a little bit at the end of this video. I ran into some family crap that I couldn't just get out of, but whatever, it happens. I'm still in school, I'm not 18 yet, I can't just book it out of here, so whatever. I sped up the video a lot because it's a really grindy duel. But yeah, I think it's a good duel. I get to beat down some Burning Abyss, and you get to hear me talk while I do it. You will see this video again, not in this week's Fabled Quasar versus DevPro, but in a future weeks. And yeah, I do have both videos recorded, I just couldn't upload them. I'm sorry about that, and I hope you'll forgive me. And I will work to be more consistent in the future. I'm sorry about that, but in the end, hey, I hope you enjoy. If you hear this disjointed part in the beginning, it's just me talking about a duel I did previously. But if I talked about both that duel and this duel, the video would be like 20 minutes long, and you don't want to sit through that. I don't want to sit through that, at least. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I hope that you brought some snacks, because you're in for a real treat. Signing out.
And the reason I was going to do that was so that I could get Level Leader from the Graveyard 1 off, get rid of his Marshmallow as a second effect, and thirdly, be one Level Leader away from being able to Level Leader and then summon Chawa and go into Formula Synchron, which would in turn give me Quasar. Because Orient Dragon would be eaten down to level 5, I would have a level 5 on board, hopefully if Ekio Drakmord hadn't gone off by then. If you don't know what that card does, it equips to a monster, and that monster can't attack, and it's destroyed in the second standby phase after activation. The monster is not the equip spell. It's not that good of a card. It's definitely worse than Snatch Steal. What isn't worse than Snatch Steal? And it doesn't do much for almost anything, so I draw into the Void, a card I absolutely hate, but I absolutely have to run in this deck, because this deck is YOLO all the way. So I drew Raven, which is bad. So I'll normal summon Raven. Then I'm going to use Grimrow to get, I think, Nazushi to my hand. Actually, I think I'm going to go. I'm trying to think what gives me the most advantage here. Crust will get me that. You know what? I think I'm going. I'm almost thinking of Lurie at this point, because, no, there's no reason to go Lurie. I actually made tuners, so yeah, I'll go Nazuchi. So what Nazuchi does is, it allows me to get a level 2 on board, which, you know, if I plan to discard with Raven, which I do, is almost central to my plans. So I mean, I discard Cerebral. Now the thing is, I know the clear shot at Quasar, so I'm going to end up discarding stuff in the graveyard, in the end phase for Into the Void, which is a shame, but it has to be done. So here I'm going to use Raven's effect to discard this dead Raven in my hand to get it up to a level 3, so I can make Reagan using these two. And from there, I'll figure out something. I don't know. It'll happen. It'll happen. You saw how it worked out last time. Best case scenario, I get Quasar out and win. Worst case scenario, I draw 2 cards that I can't use and have to discard them. I don't know if this deck plays in, that's probably best case scenario right there. Because here this lets me go for another Reagan, using the Grimrow in my graveyard and Chawa, and of course he's playing Burning Abyss. That would happen. So I get Grimrow out, I'm going to special summon it in attack mode in case worst case scenario happens. Set the Upstart Goblin, because I don't know what I'm going to draw into next. It could be a monster I can't get rid of before I make this next guy, which is of course another Reagan. And let's see what I draw. Best case scenario, I get to make Phone Impulse Dragon, or what do you call it? Alright, so that's close to best case scenario. So, I think this one was made using, yeah. So, yeah, this one was made using Raven. So Raven will get me the stuff I need to discard stuff in my hand. See, that wasn't a misplay. I told you this was going to happen in advance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Raven, discarding this. I'm going to bring out Cross, so that I can use these two to go for Phone Impulse Dragon. And yeah, we get Quasar and Lurie in the end phase, just for lulz. So now I'm going to special summon out TG Hyper Librarian, as opposed to another card I can mention. They both net me 1 draw, but this leaves a Ray in my extra deck in case I need to go for stuff later. And here we go. So here I'll activate both of these. Yes. And I choose a level 2. Boop. And let's see here. What do I draw? Nothing good. So I'll set that. And we'll special summon out Shooting Quasar Dragon. Actually, I think I'm going to use, let's see. No, I'll keep it there for intimidation purposes. Because he's playing either Burning Abyss or a Tour Guide engine, so either way he has access to a lot of powerful monsters really quickly. And looks like he's running Skarm. I might as well. I'm not going to get anything else this turn. So let's see. Yep, that negates Skarm. I'm always nervous about using... What? Oh, did I choose not to use Lurie's effect? Alright, well that's an example of me scrubbing out. So I summon the Quasar, but I don't get the Lurie in the end phase, whatever. So yeah, he is indeed playing Burning Abyss. So with this, I'm going to save my negates for his chainable back row, and... Lord, okay. So it looks like he's going for straight up... straight up Virgil. I'm going to have to negate Virgil, there's just no way around it. What is he doing summoning 3? Dude, go for Virgil and discard Graph. What are you doing, man? What? Is he trying to summon a god card? Or is he just going for defense here? Because he is the dumbest person ever if he's just going for defense here. Let's see. The reason I'm not negating any of these is that it doesn't do anything to negate them. They won't get their effects in the graveyard because they already used one of their effects, but I think he's trying to bait me out. Yeah. Hopefully he summoned all his Burning Abyss cards and has none in hand to discard. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, he has one in hand to discard, and it's Sir. Actually, worst case scenario, he also has Breakthrough Seal in the graveyard somehow, and it's my turn. Let's see. Let's see what he's doing here. What's his plan? I'm gonna call Scoop, actually, since it's taking this long. Scoop or disconnect? Nope, he's going for Dante. Okay. That play did literally nothing. There's no reason to negate Dante since he put in defense mode 1 million as a cost. He used a lot of Burning Abyss's special summoning effects, so I hope that... I just hope that pays off. He got a Sir, so whatever happens. Let's see. Sir's gonna special summon out Graph, probably, maybe Scarm. I don't know if he has a Scarm in there. If he does, I'd special summon it. He does, from last turn. So, unless he reveals to me that he is not going to use Virgil's effect, I'm not negating anything except for Virgil. Because Virgil is the only card that's threatening right now. So he summons out Tour Guide. I honestly don't care. He can do whatever he wants with that Tour Guide. He's used the majority of his Burning Abyss's effects, so I don't care. Unless he summons out that stupid guy who can banish stuff, which I wouldn't even care about personally. But I mean, what are the chances that the card in hand is a Burning Abyss card? Too good, too good, too good. I'm not taking any chances with Virgil, in case you're wondering. I don't want to lose this Quasar against a deck that's as powerful as Burning Abyss. It's the one thing really standing between my life points and decimation. So it looks like it doesn't matter too much that I didn't summon out the Lurie in the end phase because it would have just gotten attacked over pretty much instantly. Maybe we would have spun it back, I don't know. So it looks like I have several options here next turn with my, Alright, looks like he's summoning out Graph. You already used Graph's effect. Let's hope he doesn't know that. Let's hope that he's a scrub. Fingers crossed. Which, I don't know. This is a big field, but it can't get over Quasar unless that card in hand is a Burning Abyss card. Even before he special summons it in defense mode. That would be so great. I would love it. So what options does he have? Unless it's like good and evil with the Burning Abyss, I'm not sure what he plans to do. So he goes for Mech-Equipped Engineer, which, I mean, whatever, happens. That means he won't be taking any battle damage. So is he playing Honest? No, okay, I was going to say, that's a stretch. He's going for, what do you call it? Downright Magician. Alright, so it turns out I totally could have negated Tour Guide, but whatever, I wasn't taking chances. I'm going to assume that face down is a, what do you call it? Oh lord, what is it? Fire Lake, until he shows me it's not. So he's going to activate his Charms effect, I'm going to negate it again, because, I mean, what else is he going to activate this turn? That set card can't even be activated. I mean, right now it's waiting for him to see if he's going to use Mech-Equipped Engineer's effect, which of course he's not going to. And yeah, so that entire turn he accomplished literally nothing. So with the addition of Fabled Cerberus, I feel like I shall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this to attack mode and immediately enter battle phase. I'm going to attack over his Mech-Equipped Engineer to force out its activation on itself, so that I can beat over the Virgil. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want Virgil to stay on field for one other turn, and I'll probably negate. If he doesn't activate Fire Lake on my attack, he's not ever going to activate Fire Lake. Yeah. No. I'm saving this for the Fire Lake if he has it, or for Virgil's effect if he doesn't have the Fire Lake. Yeah. So Virgil will activate, then I'll negate that with Quasar. The reason I'm negating Virgil is just because I don't want to get a draw. Really, it's just simple card advantage. Main phase 2. And phase he can't Fire Lake me, so there's no reason to save it for that, and he has no cards in hand, so it can't be a Karma Cut or a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Or it's not a live one. So Dante uses his effect again, I have no reason to negate that. Alec, does he bounce back row? No, he negates effects, okay. No, so he didn't mill anything, so... Alec, oh, lord, I gotta negate Alec, kind of. Dang, that's so annoying. I guess I gotta activate it. Okay, so now I'm susceptible to everything he has. If he were to bounce me back now, I wouldn't even get Shooting Star Dragon. It looks like he has nothing, so I'm happy about that. Okay, he's dumb. He should have definitely used that as, Chainlink 3 to make Quasar miss timing. But because he didn't do that because he's stupid, Quasar gets his effect off. What's his... It's something in attack mode. I think his defense is 2,500. Yeah, it is. So he gets a ton of monsters that don't do anything because I have a bigger monster out. But of course I can't negate him getting back Sir and stuff. Which, if he does get back Sir, he can totally bring out... So if he's smart, here's what I would do. I would bring out Sir with Graph, knowing it would blow up. Nope, he's going for Scarm, okay. And then I would switch summon out Virgil, crash Dante into this, add Scarm to my hand, then discard Scarm with Virgil to send this to the extra deck. That way you get my monster off field, and you effectively do the same thing, but have an additional monster on field. And are essentially like plus 2 or 3 overall? I don't know. As opposed to this play, which was just dumb. Now I think he'll go for Downer Magician. He's not a good Burning Abyss player, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Low is over here, not a top tier player, definitely not Patrick Hoban or Jeff Jones, but hey, whatever. I'll take what I can get. So here, I don't know, I'm thinking that I think what I'll do is definitely draw a card. That's my first priority. Draw 1 card to start the turn. And depending on what I draw, I may be able to go for... Do I have a Level Eater in there? I think I do. No, I have a Foolish Burial, which is essentially a Level Eater. Hopefully I don't draw a Level Eater, that would be a shame. Okay, so I drew Grimro, which doesn't do me any good at all. So what I'll do is I'll activate Foolish Burial. And I'll dump... I'm going to send Glow Up Bulb so that I can make Armadas using Grimro and Glow Up Bulb. And then I'll attack into his Mega-Equipped Engineer with Armadias. That way he can't use his effect, and then I'll pass. Now the reason I'll do that is so that... A of all, I guess he could use it on me entering the battle phase, which he probably won't because he's bad. Yep. There we go. So I got over his Mech-Equipped Engineer, and I'm going to pass. This way he has to attack into me, and he doesn't have an extra card in his hand to start the turn in the form of what Dante would add. So his options now are to crash into Armades, which may or may not prevent his Dante from activating. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty sure it wouldn't, but maybe... I'm debating whether or not I should negate his attack. I'm sorry, guys. I stutter sometimes. Because I won't get my Shooting Star Dragon back, as you guys so kindly pointed out, but I would prevent the Dante search for one turn. I mean, there's no reason to. Now, let's see. So, is it if this card attacks or is attacked? Yeah. So yeah, that did not work out as planned. Yeah, so, looks like he's just... Okay, so that worked out a lot better than expected. No, it didn't. Never mind. But yeah, now he has a Graph to try and fight against my Shooting Star Dragon, which I'm happy with. If he activates a card that destroys, I can just negate it. And yeah, I'm satisfied with my position, I'll say. I'm not happy. Definitely not. I'd prefer to have a Quasar on field, but at least I have a Shooting Star Dragon because he doesn't know about missing the timing, apparently, which is why he plays on Death Pro. So it looks like he's... I don't trust him to be going for Virgil. But he might. I don't know. If he goes for Dante, that's good, but I think he may go for Nightmare Shark. I don't know. I don't know what he's going for. He'll probably go for Dante, to be fair. Good. Dante detach Graph. Detach Graph, come on. Ah, he detached Rubik. See... Okay, so it looks like my main strategy now is going to be to try and maybe deck him out? I don't know. It's bad when we go through more cards in a turbo synchro deck. That's just unfortunate. So he sets a card, which I'm not afraid of. It can't be anything that threatens me, because anything that threatens me would have to discard. So let's see, what do I do here? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Armory Arm out, which in turn will let me increase this guy's attack to A, 4,300, and B, allow me to do some pretty big damage. Let's see. I wish this guy... you know what? I think I'm going to try and YOLO it and go for his multiple attack effect. Let's see. So I get no attacks so far. Yep, I'm going to get 0 attacks. Okay, well I essentially just wasted a turn and sent Soul Charge to the bottom of my deck, potentially. So yeah, whoop. So then we'll pass, knowing that we're one turn further away than we were before. Did he set a Mystical Space Typhoon? Why is his deck even playing MST? You have Burning Abysses for that. Yeah, he set Mystical Space Typhoon. Okay. Yeah, I might as well negate Mystical Space Typhoon. There's no reason not to. But whatever. So I'm in essentially the same position I was before with a bigger monster. And he essentially still has a Graph to attack over my monster. Now, if he did indeed draw into a Burning Abyss monster, he's working 3 Rubiks. Alright, so that looks like it's all of his Graphs. I think he's used all of his Skarms. He might have 1 left. And he's used all of his Rubiks. So he's essentially down to Sirs. And all the other random support they have. Yeah, he has 1 Skarm left then. Alright, and he has Torgut, I think. Not in his hand, but yeah, he has a Star in his hand. So with any luck, he'll go for something that's completely irrelevant and doesn't do anything to hurt me. And with no luck, he'll go for, like... Hopefully he goes for Acid Golem. No, he goes for another Dante. So, looks like I'm only going to be doing a maximum of... What? So if he's smart, he'll get... No. He'll get... Oh, okay, never mind, that doesn't bother me. So, negating that guy's effect does nothing. He doesn't have an effect I can activate, besides banishing himself permanently to stop 1 attack. Which is a little bit melodramatic if you ask me. So I draw, what do I get? I get Ares Rock Sunrise, which, of course... let's see. So I'm thinking I'm going to... No, I'm not thinking. I'm going to Special Summon Armory Arm and Special Summon out Cha while using this. Hopefully I can deal a lot of damage. Hopefully I can lower his attack a lot, which doesn't matter personally, but it's just going to be cool to see if I can get it down to 0. Yeah, they're at 0 attack. Nice. I'll Special Summon out Fabled Reagan. And I'm going to try and make another Quasar, guys. Hopefully I can draw into Soul Charge, which is basically my motto in life. Draw into Soul Charge or lose. Nope. Let's see. If I play Michael, I'm set for life. If I don't play Michael, I'm stupid for not playing Michael. So let's see. Okay, give me Michael. No, I don't play Michael. Okay. So I don't play Michael, so I'm out of luck. If I did play Michael, I would be in a lot better position. But because I don't play Michael, I'm in a lot worse position. So I think I'm going to go for a Black Rose Dragon. And it's because I have Glow Up Bulb in my graveyard. So I can banish... So I can banish Glow Up Bulb to put one of his Dantes into attack mode. And I think we'll go for... Well, we'll go for... add one with material. For no reason, I just want to. So battle phase will deal 3,300 damage, and I think that has a Rubik on it, maybe? No, it has Skarm on it. That was a little bit of a misplay, but not that much. So, really, that's really the end of what I can do using... Oh, okay, sorry. What, did he send Virgil back? Let me check the log really quick. Yeah, he sent Virgil back. Okay. What does he think he can make Virgil with? In phase 2. End phase. So, yeah, that's why I should play Michael Yard Lightsworn. If I had Michael, I could just banish that guy and be done with it. But hey, things don't always work out the way we want. So I added Tour Guide. I'm wondering what he has in there left to Tour Guide for. It can't be a lot. Maybe he has like an Alec or something. I think he might have another Sir, actually. There's one Sir. 2 Sirs. Yeah, he has one more Sir. But yeah, so now he can't attack over Black Rose Dragon, which is a bit stupid. But whatever. So if he wasn't a complete idiot, he would have long ago, A, stopped me from getting out this guy in the first place, and B, he would have just crashed his Dante in order to send my guy back with Virgil. But hey, I'm not the one playing Burning Abyss. See, this is really a grindy game. This is probably isn't very interesting to listen to, but I'm doing the best I can, guys. So I'm going to talk about what I've been doing over the past few days outside of the family drama crap. Have I covered that yet? If I haven't. So what's been going on with me and why I missed... Oh, hey, he surrendered. He had no reason to surrender, by the way. He had no reason to surrender. I'm going to say this for a future. Fabled Quasar versus the world. The old-fashioned way. So yeah, he was a bad player. It happens. And yeah, so that's about all I wanted to talk about. And without further ado, I'm signing out.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.